Oh, you are getting 5 flexible payments on everything. See, the reason I didn't stop is I stole one already. My secret sale, the secret's out. The pan that never leaves my stovetop. We are gonna make it impossible for you to say no to a Chef Curtis Stone pan tonight. Mother's Day, Father's Day, graduation. We have already, we're down to just black or red. Steve, do I have the turquoise? Okay, we do have the turquoise, so the black, the turquoise, and or the red. Best price in history. We're not limiting quantities. It's on a 5-pay flex pay. Anybody watching this show, this is the pan to get for this price. I'm serious, whether it's Father's Day or Mother's Day or just as a try me. That's typically something that he only does as a, basically during the holidays. And then coming up, something that I am going to be getting an auto ship for. Here's what's interesting about this. Chef heard you, because I'm on auto ship for the flounder, I'm on auto ship for the salmon, I'm on auto ship for the cod. So when I saw Chef do this as a smart deal price at $99.99, I thought, I'm gonna do this. It is the best way to gift or treat somebody with healthy, one-of-a-kind, all-star seafood brought to you at levels that no one else could duplicate, and a price that is extraordinary. If you've been to the fishmonger lately, just like the price of gas, price of food, especially seafood, has gone through the roof. But speaking of pricing, it is your last look. It is your final opportunity. It's the best price in history. Basically, a little mini cookware set. It's our today's special. Okay, if you are not calling our today's special yet, like I said, I have no idea what you're waiting for, because Chef, and if you are new to HSN, Chef Curtis Stone, he's our Michelin man. He is our #1 brand. It is our All-Stars weekend here at HSN. That means 5 flexible payments. But when Chef does something, he does it like no other. He has sold 4 million of his DuraPans here at HSN, and we do this once a year and once a year only. But this is what I'm calling the Goldilocks pan. It's the little black dress of pans. It is the lowest price on basically your one-step shopping. Conceivably, it's like a whole set, because it's in one price for less than what you would spend for a lid. Works on every range, 450 degrees in the oven. It has deeper sides. So here's an example. This is my Goldilocks pan from when he did it a little over a year and a half ago. I did a little pasta, vegan pasta bolognese in this, but you know what? The pasta kept spilling over the sides because this has a shallower design. I spent $40 on this pan. $40 as at today's special price on this pan. But what we are doing today and here and now and for this show is you want higher walls, you want bigger capacity, you want an enhanced lid design that he did not do before. There's now a tighter silicone seal. So bear in mind, this smaller pan sold for $40. For $40, you're getting this for $29 and change, for less than $30, with the enhanced cook and look lid, with the tighter silicone seal, with this great little elevated stainless rack. So whether you're doing tempura or frying, I mean, your dim sum, that is genius. Bacon on the top, breakfast on the bottom. All you do is you pick your color of choice. Remember, it is designed to give you the performance of cast iron without the weight or without the cost. It is made in the same way that cast iron is. Last call on gray, last call on white, black, slate blue. Okay, on the black, we brought in over 7,600. We have the final 300 right now in this show on the black. White, we brought in 2,500. We have the last 500 on that white. On the gray, we brought in 8,000. We have the final 1,000. We're gonna be in the hundreds remaining on that gray in just a few moments. There's your slate blue, your turquoise, what I call your lapis lazuli blue, your red and your cherry red. And we have Chef Curtis Stone from his amazing test kitchen in California. Chef, be honest, you had to be surprised when you saw this price. Did this shock even you?
I thought that was a mistake. Shannon, I looked at it and I was like, this price started at $44.95. And I thought, well, you know what? It's costing more to get things transported around, and I think it's totally worth the money. And then I spoke to HSN, and I was like, can we get it to 39? They said, we're going to go one better. Let's do it for 29. Let's give the love to the customers. And I was like, yes, thank you, Lord. You've answered my prayers, because all I wanted to do was to bring some crazy deals for this. This is Customer Appreciation Month, and that means the world to me, because you guys have built this brand. Give us a ring. This is the last hour of the entire Today special, so I really would love for you to give us a ring and tell us what you think of the pan. Look at what I've done, Shannon. Faroe Island salmon, yes, it's back in stock. Go to the website if you want to pick it up. We also have a wonderful seafood set coming up for everybody, which has got flounder, Icelandic cod, and salmon. Go check that out as well. But have a look at how it slides around my DuraPan. This is why 4 million people keep coming back for more, because nothing sticks. Whether it's salmon with no oil or butter, whether it's my eggs and bacon that I cook with no oil or butter, or over here I've got tomatoes and broccoli with my eggs. I'm going to grab myself a platter. Watch how it just slides on out. You just shimmy it on out, and out she comes. I mean, have a look at that pan. It is spotless in a second. Now, I'm going to flip my eggs back over because I want you to see how perfectly they come out every single time, right? And of course, Shannon, what I'm cooking in is available. What I'm cooking with is available. Every single thing that you see me using, we've got it for you. Hundreds of items at hsn.com. Here's one of them. It's a 4-piece utensil set. You get the turner, you get the spoongula, you get this incredible chopper, and of course you get that wonderful lifter. We've also got those grinders that are coming up on your screen right now, and here they are. I've got it with the salt and the pepper. I'm going to go ahead and hit my gorgeous salmon right there. Now, if you want to, and I don't know how many of these we have left, Shannon, but they do come in a set of 4. Someone's stolen 2, and I don't know where they've gone, but here they are. If you want to swap out for the white pepper, let's say, you can pick up 4 of these, and then what you do is you untwist the top, you pop the top onto the new jar, you bring that on over, and you're grinding immediately. No cranking, no grinding for you. This is doing all the grinding right here, and whatever you put in there can be cumin, it can be fennel, it can be coriander seeds, it could, of course, be pepper, grains of paradise, you name it, and you can use it. And there is that gorgeous salmon right there.
Well, Chef knows this is a point where I say giddy up, because we're getting ready to do Sell Out City. So if you want that black, I apologize, I should have told you that earlier. We now have fewer than 100 remaining on that black. If you want the white, Steve, I think you said the last 300 or 400, last 500 of the white on that stone gray. And I got to tell you that it's really iconic. It truly is a multifunctional pan in your kitchen. We're down to the final couple hundred. Last 100, last 500, now dipping into the hundreds. Then we've got our slate blue, our turquoise. The reds have been the most popular, with the classic red and the cherry red, although that lapis lazuli has, you know, kind of a near and dear place in my heart. Now, we had more also availables. The table's getting smaller, because we sold out of the steamer basket. This is the fry basket you've been seeing Chef demonstrate all day. I wish I would have had this when I was doing my pasta bolognese, because it's great for pasta. I mean, honestly, you can lift out that pasta. Obviously, it's fantastic for frying. We are now down to, Steve, is it fewer than 500 of the handle? Oh, actually, so if you want the fry baskets available, and then we also did an adjusted price on the buy one, get one gravity mills that Chef was just demonstrating. So once you put that battery in and you tip that over, it's going to engage. So out of about 8,000, we just have a little over 1,000 remaining, and last 200 in that black. And then if you want the handle covers, now these are a must-have, I gotta tell you that. So the final 800 in that turquoise blue only. So final 800 in that turquoise blue only. And remember, this has all the benefits of cast iron. It's made exactly like your cast iron pans, but it's not heavy, it's not cumbersome. You don't have to oil, you don't have to specially treat it. It is dishwasher safe, it is oven safe 450 degrees, has the cook and look lid, and this is your final call. So it is your last call, y'all, because when you see Adam Freeman with a brand new Today's Special at midnight, you are not getting this. And by the way, Chef, you know I'm a little stinker, The word is out. My secret sale, over 200 people already pre-ordered on it, so that's gonna be coming up. But Chef, I have to defer to you because the price almost seems too good to be true. I mean, if people haven't called, they're like, what am I missing, right?
Well, here's the deal. It looks like that beautiful cast iron, right? And it cooks like that beautiful cast iron, but it's much lighter weight. Look at that beautiful lid. Silicon lid like that. And then, of course, you get that steamer and roaster tray there. If you want, you can just pop that on and you can use it as a strainer around the top, whether you're frying or grilling. But here's what's so cool. It is cast aluminum, very, very strong pan, but very lightweight. I can literally hang it on my pinky. You get that stainless steel disc. You can use it on induction, on electric, on gas. It's just the perfect pan. You use it for absolutely everything. Now, I'm blanching over here. I'm using that Easy Lift basket to blanch. Right next door, I'm frying, right? I've been frying my little dumplings, and here's what I do. I pop them up here first to let them drain off a little bit, and then the next batch underneath, I go ahead and I pull those guys up because I let them drain for a little second, because you want that oil for two reasons. You want it to drip back into the oil, of course, because you don't want to, oops, that's me being clumsy. You don't want to waste it, but also you don't want it to be greasy, right? So whether you're doing fried chicken, whether you're doing dumplings, it doesn't matter. You go right ahead, you pull these out, you pop another one up. You take that one off, you pop another one up. And that's the system that you end up using, and you get these gorgeous little ricotta fritters that are just so delicious. All right, once you've got all of those out, then of course you can go ahead and remove this very, very simply. I'm just going to grab my tongs and remove that. There's one that got away. We'll get him out of there as well, because I want to show you that Easy Lift basket. It's not just for blanching veggies. You can also be deep frying in it. So I've got some chicken cutlets here that I'm going to drop in some breadcrumbs. So it's a great fry basket. It's a great blanching basket. But let's get back to the pan, because here are my ribeyes. I'm going to eat it with a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, right? Using my incredible grinders at less than $10 a piece, by the way, when you buy them as a pair for $19.99. And let me show you these ribeyes. These are the pork ribeyes. Did we sell out of them, or do we still have 100 or so hanging around, Shannon? I'm not exactly sure.
Chef, I think we've got the last 100 of the auto ship. So the final 100 of the auto ship, and not much more than that. Oh, sorry, 50 left in the auto ship. And a little over 100 in that single ship. Oh, Chef, are you doing some of the fish in that fry basket that we have coming up? What's going on there?
No, this is actually a little, this is the pork ribeye that we've patted out with a, and then we've gone ahead and stuck the crumb on. But I do have gorgeous fish coming up for you. That's the next thing, Shannon, you read my mind. As soon as this is ready, you guys, you go ahead, you give it a little shake. We've put a little foot on there, so if you want, you can rest it over the water and let it drain. While that happens, come with me, Shannon, because you're not just cooking on the stovetop, you guys, with this, you're also baking in the oven. Use your silicone handles. I know there's only a few of you that can still pick up on those, but I tell you what, you really do need them, because when you pull in these pans out of the oven, red hot, I mean, look at that pasta. Oh my goodness. Now, the cleanup, Shannon, normally it's a mess, but watch this. All I do is I come on in, I wipe this out with a towel. Yes, you can toss it in the dishwasher. Of course you can. But look at that, guys. Look like it just came out of the box. It was in the oven for an hour after cooking the sauce for an hour before that.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. And you all are smart. You already started calling on the secret sale fry pan. The secret is out. The black is officially gone in that today's special, though. So like I said, don't say we didn't warn you. If you want the white, we have fewer than 500 of that white. And the gray is actually, you know, remember how we started the show with about 1,000 remaining? We are now in the hundreds remaining on that gray. Black is gone, white 500 only. Stone gray, we started with 1,000 in the show and we're already into the final couple hundred. The reds are our most popular. Here's our classic red, there's our cherry red. I always call this lapis lazuli blue, but it's really like just a beautiful bright blue. Then we have our slate blue and our turquoise. Remember, it's basically a whole cookware set, because this you braise, you bake, paellas, you pop popcorn, you roasted chicken in this. You can do deep posh the dishes in this. I mean, why not? You do your skillet meals in this. You're frying your chicken tenders. And remember, for $40, just to put the value in perspective, this is my personal, what I call the Goldilocks, the Everything Pan. We do it once a year. I spent $40 on this as a today's special, and I'd do it again because I love his pans. That is not what you're getting. This is more capacity. By the way, notice that I can lift this even with a couple of fingers, even with my dexterity issues. Deeper walls, deeper capacity, better lid design with that specially designed, tighter fit silicone seal. Cook and look, oven safe, dishwasher safe, oven safe to 450 degrees. It is last call. If you want any of these three colors, black already sold out. If you want that gray or white, you need to be calling now. And then the secret sale pan is right around the corner. And you know, the thing is, Chef, I was talking about how we love our cast iron because you can get it really hot. This is PFOA free. It conducts the heat up the sides. And that's the thing that's really genius about this. You can overload or you can fill this to capacity and you're still going to get that even heat and conductivity that is second to none. And then the cleanability is not like anybody else, right?
Right, oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it really is the pan that does everything. So here I'm doing a slow cook, right? I've ground my beef. By the way, I'm using that beautiful chopper that as soon as you add your onions, turns into a wonderful spoon. Just one of those 4 nylon utensils. Go check them out online, you guys. So you're doing a slow cook. I'm making a chili, right? Next goes in my beans. Look at the capacity, you guys. That, by the way, is 2 full cups of beans. No, it's not. It's 4 cups of beans, I beg your pardon. 4 cups of beans. Let's throw in 4 cups of tomato sauce. Have a look at the size of this chili, and I've still only half filled my pan. You know, that is what we're talking about. You've got a 4.5 quart pan coming to you for less than $30. It is just the deal of the century. It won't be repeated. I'm just giving you fair warning. Have a look at that wonderful, wonderful chili. I removed my spoon. Of course, I want my lid. This is that gorgeous grey that you were talking about. We've got hundreds of these left now, so this will probably be the next one to go. And here's what's so cool. From a slow cook to a saute right next door. Now, to make sure that that slow cook, that saute, beg your pardon, is cooked right, let me grab my kinetic thermometer. All you do is give it a quick shake, right? You'll see that temperature come to life right there. I'm going to go ahead and pull that right out. Check the temperature. What we're looking for with pork is about 165 at the minimum. Yep, great. We've cooked it all the way. Don't want to overcook it, so let's get it straight on out. And let me show you the cleanup again. So reach for a pan, for a plate rather. Look, you get that gorgeous colour on both sides. You get it every single time. And that's what we love. That's what we stand by, the perfect results. Because those great results, stainless steel utensils, by the way, no problem. Won't scratch the pan. Grab yourself a towel. I'm reaching for my silicone handle one more time. I'm going to go on in. Give that a real quick wipe out, right? You can see that red hot pan there. Let me show you something even sillier. Let's put some sugar in here and make a caramel, because I want you to see that a caramel will not stick to this pan. We know that a caramel's the stickiest thing on the planet, right? But it still won't stick to the pan. Over here, my little pork cutlets are done. So you can see those beautiful pork cutlets are fried. So I'm going to just go ahead, drain those off, and then keep going, Shannon. All
right, but here's the problem, Chef, and it's so funny. Mason, thank you. Mason had to switch out our beauty set because the black is gone. It's a good thing that that white is in there, because a white is gonna go next, or could be that taupe, or that stone gray rather, because we started this hour with 1,000 of that stone gray remaining. We are now into the hundreds left. So the thing is, bigger capacity. So here's what's kind of fun. Now you have to bear in mind, now when I did this at home in the original Goldilocks pan, I ran out of room, to be perfectly honest, because it had smaller sides. So you want to talk about cooking for a crowd? Now, this is after I had already helped myself. I helped myself at home, okay? So that's after I'd already helped myself at home. But here's the really cool thing. If I want to clean it up, there's no sink on the set. There's no, okay, that's like, look at, and literally wiping it out. So that's baked on, caked on, and cheese, even on the outer edges. I can just wipe that all off. And I'm telling you, as sure as I'm standing here, if you're cooking for a crowd, if you're cooking for a party of one, if you are looking for your ultimate crowd pleaser, make it this set. And I say set because you bake, you braise, you can broil, You can do a deep saute. You can pop popcorn. You can do your big pasta bakes in this. You can cook for a crowd. You can fry your chicken in this. You can do anything and everything, and you can do it only for this show. Because remember, this is your final opportunity. At 12 midnight, you're gonna see Adam Freeman with another brand new Today's Special. And guess what? You won't get this for this price after this show, after 12 midnight. And Chef, no kidding, the price is irresistible. We're getting ready to call the stone gray almost gone. The white is almost gone. You know, as much as I love your cookware, I would have to say this is hands down my favorite pan that you've ever done. Would you agree?
I thought you were going to say you love me more, Shannon, but that's okay. No problem. I understand. People used to stop me in the street and say, I love your show, man, or, hey, I got your book, I love your book. And now people stop me at the farmer's market, they're like, oh, your pans, buddy, your pans. And you know what? I love it, Shannon. It makes me so happy because when I give you one of these pans, when we package it up and send it to you, you know what we're giving you? The gift of cooking. And it's such a special thing. If you have confidence in the kitchen that your food's going to come out right, and if you're sitting around the dinner table with the special people in your life, and if you're sharing those conversations and those beautiful things that food can bring, I mean, that is what it's all about for me. Have a look at this sugar just disappearing from that non-stick cookware. I mean, even a caramel doesn't stick. It's quite unbelievable. Harry called me before. He said, do a caramel in a normal pan and then show everybody. I said, mate, I haven't got time to do 2 different caramels, but you can see it on my stainless steel spoon. Look how it sticks to the spoon, but it won't stick. He's going to call me again after this and said, I told you to do it in a separate pan. But anyway, sorry, Harry. Look, it's still stuck to the spoon, and have a look at the pan. It is literally just going to bead across the bottom of that, just like you've just waxed the car. I mean, yeah, it takes a second because it's a sticky, sticky thing, but you can see how both on the front and the back of the spoon, 100% still stuck, and it's just starting to just slowly move away from the side of the pan. Okay, I'm going to jump into the animation in just a sec, but before I do, I need you to see this gorgeous fish because this is where we're going next, Shannon. I've got one of my fillets of salmon, one of my fillets of cod, and then that gorgeous fillet of flounder as well. I'm going to reach for my turner. I'm going to give them all the space they deserve. Have a look at these gorgeous fish fillets. I mean, just so delicate, so perfect, all within their own ways. We're going to sell you a sampler. You can pick up all 3 of these beautiful fish in the one delivery. 4 salmon, 2 flounder, 2 cod. I need you to try it. I've just got to get you to give it a shot because I know, just like so many of you were doubtful when I first brought the salmon, now it's HSN's #1 food item, right? Highest rated as well. Look at that gorgeous caramel just beating away from there. Okay, Shannon, I'll shut up. I know you've got to tell them which color's next to sell out, so I'll let you do that while I keep on cooking.
But okay, not sugar. That's the pan that we cooked in on the set. In fact, I could put this on our beauty table and no one would know the difference. That's what we did the pasta in. That's what my pasta did. You know, none of the cheese, none of the sticky, ooey gooey sauce, nothing, not even like a little lick of pasta is left behind. And that was with no dishwasher. That was just wiping it off with a cloth. Let me show you what we have left. And boy, oh boy, are we busy. You're gonna have to act quickly. Strike while the iron is hot because when you see Adam with a brand new Today's Special at 12 midnight, you are not getting this. Frankly, this was a 1.5 years in the making. The original Goldilocks, what I call the one of a kind, the little black dress of pans, mine sold right here at a Today's Special price for $40. This is my pan from home, but you can see, and I love it, but you can see how it's much more shallow. So it has a much shallower depth to it. Frankly, I didn't even bring in the lid for this just because I didn't want to put shame in anybody's game, but this lid is such a big upgrade, and that's because of us and because of you. Chef gave you the best lid design with a tighter silicone fit and seal, all cook and look, and then that great little cheat hole where you can put that probe in if you want to use this kinetic thermometer. There's that great elevated tray. So it's basically like a whole set. How much would you spend for a paella pan? How much would you spend for that French enameled cast iron? How much would you spend for a braising pan? If you put a 1 in front of that price, that's maybe what you could expect, but no one has the DuraPan coating. We've already sold out of the black. We are poised and ready to stamp that white sold out with fewer than 500. last couple hundred of that stone gray. We started with 1,000 of those gray in this hour. We started with, I think, over 7,000 for the day, and we now have the final 500. So final 500. There's your slate blue. Reds are the most popular, red and cherry red. I call it lapis lazuli, and then the turquoise blue. And Chef, that's just it. At the end of the day, if people are looking for a high performance pan, this replaces everything, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, not only your cookware, Shannon, it replaces your bakeware. Look, I baked a cake. I mean, you can't believe that you'd bake a cake in a saucepan, but look at what I've done. By the way, this is big enough to be classified as a stock pot. Look at how the cake falls out. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, Shannon. Now, of course, you just go ahead and flip this baby back over. You can see that beautiful cake that we've done here. I've made a little ganache right beside it. You could do ganache on one side. You could do caramel on the other. I'm going to go ahead and take that gorgeous ganache. And ganache, by the way, it's just chocolate and cream as a mixture. I pour that all the way over the top. Let me just, I call it the spoongula for a reason, because you can just go ahead and use it as a spatula in the same way you can use it as a spoon, right? So I get that gorgeous chocolate ganache over the top, give it a little bit of a push around, and look at that. You've got a beautiful big chocolate cake that you did with no effort at all. You did that in your cookware. It's not even done in bakeware, which is pretty amazing when you think about how multifaceted you'll get. I'm doing a caramel sauce over here, and then I've got that gorgeous fish that I was showing you before, my cod, my flounder, and of course that beautiful Faroe Island salmon. And look, I've let it go a bit too far, but don't you worry, because even in your DuraPan, when something goes horribly wrong and something starts to stick or burn, no problem. You just pick it up, give it a slide around, and everything will just slide right on out.
It will. Hey, Steve, what are we at? 36,000 sold? Okay. Oh, wow. 38,000? Okay, we're almost at 39,000 sold, and you know what? Get it while the getting's good. I mean, more capacity, but it gives you the performance of the highest cast iron on the planet with none of the special cleanup or the obsession or the weight. Get it now, though, because we started with 1,000 in this hour, fewer than 500 of that stone gray, fewer than 500 of the white. So those will easily be gone by the end of the hour. Any way you stack it, the price goes away at midnight when you see Adam with a brand new Today's Special. Now, when we started this show, we had more stuff here, but the steamer inserts sold out. We do still have a handful of the fry basket, which literally a handful. So we're getting ready to call that one sold out as well at $15.95. And remember, as part of our All-Stars weekend, 5 flexible payments on everything. Trust me when I tell you, if you're getting the Today's Special, or if you have any of Chef's pans with the buffet handles, you want these handle covers. You want the handle covers, guys. We have, I think, Steve, fewer than 500 in turquoise only. So fewer than 500 in turquoise only, so it'll fit obviously on your Today's Special and your other buffet handled pans too, even if it's not a Chef Curtis Stone. So remember, it's All-Stars weekend, which means you are getting 5 flexible payments on everything. And then, if you want our our gravity mills, actually we're gonna do that right now, Steve. Is that correct? Okay, sorry, I'm just grabbing a Today's Special. Look at this. Oh, okay. Hey, this was on earlier, and we decided to do a specially adjusted price on. See, normally I'm bringing home leftovers, but I actually brought my dinner to work tonight, thanks to the chef. I mean, seriously. Okay, I got a lot to talk about, doggone it. All right, this is something that has people talking, though, and it's the famous gravity mills. Chef, take it away, because normally one of these is basically this price. Price adjustment, $19.95, and it's never been easier to get that seasoning at that select price, right?
Oh, well, you're absolutely right, Shannon. You caught me with a mouthful of chocolate because I thought I had an extra minute, and you know me, always snacking. Now, I want you to see this. I turn it over, it grinds pepper, okay? So simple and easy. I turn over my next one, and it grinds salt, and you can see the salt coming out on the darker tray right there. I'm not grinding, I'm not doing any of the work. All you're doing is you're taking these gravity mills. Gravity turns it on for you, okay? There's the pepper, and right next to it, There's the salt. Okay, so we're using the rock salt and we're using the pepper. Now, don't forget, there's all sorts of spices that you have in your cabinet already, whether it's cumin, whether it's fennel, whether it's coriander, whether it's flake salt, whether it's chili flake. You can pick up these. I think we still have them, Shannon. You're going to have to confirm it for me. You just remove the top. If you want to change this one out, you just remove it from its canister, you pop it on over here, and then, of course, you pop that lid back on that guy and you stick it back in your drawer, and now we're using flakes, that chili flake. So, you know, it's such a wonderful little tool. Dave, show it for me, will you, mate? Just come up a little bit because you can't see it. There you go. So what you're seeing here is all of the spices being ground, right? So whether it's the chili flake, whether it's the salt, come on over here to the burgers. Think about all the different things that you love to grind fresh, or you love that you could grind fresh. Well, now you can. And that's what we love about this item. Now, the fact that you're getting 2 for $19, I just look at you, Shannon, and I'm like, I know nothing, because I have no idea how we're doing this for 19 bucks for 2 of them. It's crazy.
See, it's bananas. It's, you know, I'm on a don't ask, don't tell policy when we have a sale price like this. Right. So we've got our gray, our black, our red, and wow, are we busy. This is a great gift. It's kind of that one size fits all. If you don't know what to get dads and grads and mom, you know, everybody does some kind of seasoning. And like Chef said, you could buy those additional canisters if you want to do even your own special grind. You know, corianders, you know, cinnamon, I mean, you name it. So it's 766-769, and those are available on hsn.com in red or black only. My secret sale. The secret is out. Okay, this is something, Chef doesn't even do this as a today's special. We sell out of this pan, whether it's at the regular price or not. It is here, it is now, it is a one of a kind, it is a get it while the getting's good. It is, well, in fact, final quantities on the sale price pan in black, blue, or red. And I'm telling you, any range top, you'll bake in this. You can do crepes in this. You'll do eggs in this. You'll do, you know, little scrambles and frittatas. It's your one-stop shopping, and we've got it now on a flex pay of $4, $417-209. Of course, it works back beautifully to that today's special. I think, Steve, over 39,000 of our finest value of the day now gone. So we're getting closer to that 40,000 mark. Remember, when you see Midnight with Adam Freeman, you are not getting this pan for that price of less than $30. I mean, that's mind-blowing. Chef, I have to defer to you, though. You know this pan has a special place in my heart. You know, this is actually where I started with your cookware. It was this pan, and I'll tell you what, I didn't get this price.
So many people did, and that's the thing. I mean, for 19 bucks, are you joking? Of course, we're not making a ton of money on this. In fact, I don't think we're making any money on it. What we do with this, Shannon, is it's called a try me. We give it to you at the most competitive price we possibly can. The reason, because we know you're going to get hooked, all right? You're going to try this one, and then you're going to come back and you're going to buy a big set from me. Now, by the way, we have an 11-piece set for $169 right now at hsn.com. We also have a 14-piece set. Go crazy, knock yourself out. But if this is your first time with DuraPan, this is the introduction, right? We want you to just get to know it. It's such a brilliant piece of cookware. Here's the deal. Look at my eggs, Shannon. There's no oil in this pan. There is no butter in this pan. Have a look at how it slides around and slides right on out. Now, the cleanup is the other thing that everybody loves. I'm going to show you an animation in a hot second here, but let's crank the temperature on these pans. Let's get some scallops. Again, you can see there's no oil or butter on the scallop. I'm going to pop it, whoa, my goodness, Shannon, it's been a long day. You know, I've been up for very, very early. It's seasoning side down. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, my goodness. Now, the seasoning's in my hand, and I'm going to hit it with a little bit more pepper, a little bit more salt from those gorgeous Gravity Mills. I've got salmon working. I've got a burger working. Don't forget, you won't just be you. Look how it just dances around the pan. Are you joking me? I mean, you really have to do virtually nothing. Over here, I've got one of my pork ribeyes. Tell me if we've still got any of those left. I think they're gone. By the way, yes, you'll be using them to cook. It will be the pan that you're using more than anything else. But here's the other thing you'll be doing, Shannon. you'll be baking, you'll be serving side dishes in them. So look at what I have here. This is one of those beautiful big skillets, skillet cookies. Let me grab myself a plate. I'll try every plate before I get the one I want. You ready? Bang, out it pops. That simple and that easy. So we've baked that in the oven, of course. Let me just flip it. Is it not too hot? Look at that. So you've got those gorgeous big cookies that you can be baking. I love doing mac and cheese in this for the kids because, you know, you get that gorgeous macaroni and cheese. You can see I've just popped this one in the oven, so you can see that over there. And over here, I've got a beautiful pie. This is a cottage pie, so we've gone ahead and put the only difference, of course, between a cottage pie and a shepherd's pie is a cottage pie is beef and a shepherd's pie is lamb. But have a look at this. Look at how, now I'll just break it up so you get to see what's underneath. You get the beautiful beef ragu underneath, that gorgeous pipe mashed potato, but you're thinking, oh, well, that one turned into a bit of a mess, Curtis. Oh, well, hold on. Let me show you. Because, yeah, you'll throw it in the dishwasher, but let me just show you. It's one wipe, right? Like always. So many people, I don't know why we haven't had any callers today, Rocky, but so many people will ring us up and say nothing sticks to their DuraPan like nothing sticks to ours, and that is the beauty behind this cookware. Let's jump into the animation.
You know, Chef, they're busy shopping.
You're right.
I mean,
Rocky
they're busy
the
shopping.
lines are blocked, so they can't even get through, so we apologize.
So, Chef, speak to this animation, though, because this is really the heartbeat. This is the DNA of your brand, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I mean, when you start off, we start with forged aluminum, right? Now, the aluminum, of course, gives you the heat conduction. It gives you the speed and gives you the heat fast and exactly where you want it, so it's nice and accurate. Then we put 5 layers of that non-stick onto every single piece of cookware that we make. As you can see, whether it's an egg you're cracking in there, a chicken breast, doesn't matter what it is that you're cooking, nothing will stick to it. Now, the stainless steel handles mean that it can go straight from the stove to the oven. That's an important piece of this because we actually want that to be able to go straight on in there. And you know, because you're going to roast, you're going to bake, you're going to do a little omelette, you name it. You're going to be using it all the time. That's the truth. But you see how I'm throwing even this beautiful big New York strip steak into the pan, and the second it goes in, it dances around. No oil, no butter. That is the secret.
It is, and you can use them on high temperatures. Again, any range, in the oven, in the dishwasher, up to 450 degrees. Works on your induction range. And we are not limiting quantities. This is a super sale. It just is. This is one of the pans that I will tell you is always sold out on its own at hsn.com, and they never have to do an adjusted value on it, because it's the pan that everybody wants. It's the pan that everybody needs. It is the Goldilocks pan. You'll use it every single day. So whether you're cooking a little or whether you're cooking a lot, or if you're trying Chef Curtis Stone for the very first time, this is the DNA of the brand. I mean, come on in, the water's fine. Put your toe in the water and grab this, because for a $4 flex pay, you get to sample our #1 cookware, our #1 brand, our highest customer rated, and a pan that honestly you can use and abuse and not even think twice about. We have already sold well over 1/3 of the inventory. So well over 1/3 of the inventory spoken for. Steve, if you could, oh, perfect. In fact, so on the red, half the quantities are already gone. Okay, so we're in the hundreds remaining on that red. We brought in, oh, no kidding. And also in the hundreds remaining on that turquoise. Black, but that red is absolutely gonna go. Even my producer, Steve, said, I know Chef has shows tomorrow, but if that's the one that you have your heart set on, you need to call now. And speaking of calling now, if you couldn't get through on Chef's revolutionary best price ever on really what it, you know, for into all intents and purposes, is a cookware set makeover, because you can use this in so many different ways. This price expires at midnight. When you see Adam Freeman with a brand new today's special, you cannot get this for less than the cost of a lid. This price goes away after this show. Close to 40,000 of you have already said yes. Over 1/3 of the fry pans are gone. And Chef, you know, I think that's it. When it comes to your brand, once people get it, they not only are yours forever, but we want to spread the word. And this is the pan that you treat mom to, or somebody who's never tried your line.
I mean, let me get silly for a second, Shannon. I've got a burger. This is a cheeseburger here. Let me turn it upside down. let's just, I mean, the cheese should of course stick, right? That's just what should happen. It's not going to. In fact, let's put more cheese on there. Don't worry about it. You can throw cheese into this pan and it won't stick. I've got salmon right here. I'm going to turn it for you. Golden brown, perfect every single time. Remember, not one drop of oil went into any of these pans. You're talking about, if you've seen any fat, that's the natural fat that's rendering out of the steak, out of the chicken, out of the pork. And by the way, you don't need to add fat to your food. If you do, even 1 tablespoon per night, it turns into 21 cups over the course of a year. It's 43,000 calories. You can omit it by simply making a better choice. Come over to the oven with me, Shannon, because I've got that macaroni and cheese that went in a few moments ago. And have a look here. Thank you very much, Vanessa. Have a look. You guys, even a mac and cheese, you can see it fall out of the pan, okay? But have a look at the cleanup, you guys. Grab yourself a towel. Can you put it in the dishwasher? Yes, of course you can. We'll be using this every single morning to make your breakfast. Yes, of course you will. Let's go back to the cheeseburger that we flipped upside down. I know you think I'm crazy if you're just tuning in, and that's okay. Lots of people think that haven't just tuned in. Have a look at the cheese. It's stuck to the burger and not to the pan. I mean, it really is just the most unbelievable piece of cookware that you could ever imagine owning.
Well, it's true. And with hundreds and hundreds of you in the various forms of ordering, do it now. I mean, shop now or forever hold your peace, because Chef doesn't even do this pan during the holiday season at this value. So if you're looking to even think ahead toward the holidays, I know there's a collective groan there somewhere. It's like, oh, we just got through Easter. But you might want to get more than one of these, because that way you can tuck it away. It is the ultimate gift. And I'll tell you what, see, I even said 4 by automatically. 5 flex pay for $4 on your credit card. Do it now. We'll even send it to mom across the miles, so definitely take action. So Chef was talking about the cookware set, so we wanted to give you a little sneak a peek on this. Big price adjustment. So normally this is $250 here at HSN. So you choose it in the turquoise blue, the red, or the black. But here's the thing. You are getting everything from your 12-inch fry pan, your 1.3, your 2-quart. But then, you know what, Steve, it's kind of hard to, we can't zoom in on that grill pan, or what I call the gratin or fish poacher, can we? Because we're going to be talking about fish next. Chef, what are some of your favorite pieces in that set?
Well, Shannon, that big square grill pan, it's just, I mean, that's a $100 pan right there, in my humble opinion, right? It's a beautiful, big, generously sized grill pan. You'll use that every single night whenever you cook a steak or a lamb chop or one of the pork ribeyes. It's a gorgeous pan, and it's a full set. I mean, you'll never not buy another piece of cookware.
I mean,
$9. So, guys, go take a good look at it at hsn.com. You will fall in love like everyone else has. And read some of the reviews.
Great reviews on that, just like everything that Chef does here at HSN. Hey, if you were trying to get through on our today's special, remember we're almost at 40,000 spoken for. Now, this could have been another Shannon pick. I have the pleasure and privilege. I've been working with Chef since he came to HSN. He has quickly surpassed every expectation and your expectations. He's our #1 brand, #1 cookware set. That's why you needed that today's special. But he's also our #1 food brand. And in the category of food, he has no peer. His salmon is the #1 food item of all time here at HSN. But for the first time in history, this is like your all-star list. You know how in sports they have the all-stars at the end of the year? These are his all-star performers. You are getting to try the Flounder, his famous, Faroe Island salmon, and one of my personal favorites, especially if you're a big fan of fish and chips, you've got to try that cod. So, Chef, this is $99.99. It's like another today's special. I defer to you because this was something you wanted to do to get your new fans to try your seafood, right?
Well, you know what? When I first started selling salmon at HSN, Shannon, people told me I was crazy. People said, oh, my husband doesn't eat salmon. Oh, no, I would never try the salmon. Now, it's HSN's highest rated food and its highest selling food, right? I told you it was wonderful. It comes from the Faroe Islands, very, very delicate. Here are 2 more that I really want you to try. Here's the Icelandic cod. It's a wild caught fish. Look at how perfectly white the flesh of this fish is. It is so meaty, but so delicate at the same time. It just flakes like that, Shannon. It has a sweetness to it. I gotta tell you, if you haven't tried cod before, ladies and gents, and forgive me for doing this to you, you gotta try it. Oh my word. Flounder Another wonderful wild fish. This one's coming from Holland, Shannon. Now, I would love for you to try this as well. Again, because of its beautiful big surface area, look at all that caramelization. It lends itself really, really well to a dry rub if you want to, but it's also delicate, sweet, flaky, and just fantastic.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's like butter.
These two fish.
And do you know what? And flounder, because I'm a big fan of turbo, and in that, in that family, that fish has just the price. I mean, you think gas is expensive. I mean, seriously, it flakes like butter. Cod, of course, is a crowd pleaser. I mean, cod, you can never go wrong. And then speaking of crowd pleasers, if you have not tried that Faroe Island salmon yet, you need to. So to be more specific, you are getting 4 of the 6 ounce, the #1 food item of all time at HSN, 4 of your 6 ounce Faroe Island salmon. You are getting 2 of that melt in your mouth, that Icelandic cod at 6 ounces. And then the flounder, I gotta be honest, I don't know that I could pick a favorite. I know the salmon is a crowd pleaser, but honestly, Chef, even though we've got pretty good seafood selection here in Florida, truthfully, flounder is a little hard to come by, and when you do, it's wildly expensive, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is, and it's a wild fish that you just don't find everywhere, Shannon, but you'll find it at your front door if you pick the phone up right now, because we deliver it to you for free. Have a look at the Faroe Island salmon, Shannon. Look at how this fish flakes. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this. I mean, if you think about it, if your doctor's telling you to do something, normally you're like, oh, okay, I'll put on the sunscreen, or oh, all right, fine, then I'll go ahead and I'll get my checkups. If he's telling you to eat salmon, which I'm sure he or she is, full of omega-3s, full of essential fatty acids, go ahead and make your doctor very, very happy, because it's as good for you as it's good for you, if you know what I mean. It's fantastic. Now, Shannon, cook it however you want. I'm coming over here to show you something. I've got my steamer. Dave, I'm not sure if you can get right in there. Let's have a look. I've got my beautiful cod, my flounder, and my salmon all together. So you can really do this for all 3 beautiful fish. I'll just tilt it up so you get a really good look into that. And let me show you. I'll do it right here in the pan. I mean, look how flaky these fish are. You know, very, very delicate in flavor. I'm not showing you rich, oily fish that's going to be really fishy in flavor. No, these are all delicate. These 2 particularly are very, very sweet. So many of you thought you didn't like salmon until you tried my Faroe Island salmon. Well, just wait until you try this flounder. It's a flat fish, and it is absolutely sensational.
It's sensational, is right. Now, you can choose it in single ship, or in the auto ship. We have 2 different choices, either April delivery, which April's almost over, or and then we do also have a May 20th delivery date as well. So auto ship is always the way to go. Remember, you can still customize that delivery, but that smart deal, that's like the day's special, while supplies last in a limited time frame. So we can't raise that price on you, even though that smart deal price is going to go up. Remember, 4 of the salmon, 2 of the cod, and then 2 of the flounder for an amazing try me price. Smart deals are listed at hsn.com, by the way, in case there's something specific that you were looking for. And speaking of things that you're looking for, look no further, because this is your last look and reminder on that today's special. If you want our finest value of the day, over 40,000 spoken for, it gives you all the benefit of cast iron with none of the weight, with none of the worries, with none of the, how do I clean it? How do I maintain it? Can I lift it? Here's the thing though, we sold the original Goldilocks pan. I have it, I used it, I showed it up, showed it to you at $40. Bigger capacity, higher sides, better silicone seal on the lid. It's basically a whole cookware makeover. And then of course you've got that great elevated rack for steaming or frying. Gray, fewer than 500, white, fewer than 500, slate blue, the reds, and then of course the turquoise. Chef, if people didn't, you know what? We're gonna call that gray sold out. Okay? Don't say we didn't warn you. Chef, and fewer than 300 of that white. Anything you'd like to remind people of if they didn't check this out yet?
Well, just the versatility, Shannon. Look, I'm sauteing my 3 beautiful fish that we were just showing you, and then right next to it, I'm doing a beautiful slow cook. I mean, and you do everything in between, from boil to blanch to steam, you name it. It is that Goldilocks pan. Like you said, it's the perfect weight. It is just, look, even with 2 spoons after slow cooking that beef, 3 spoons. Yeah, you ready for it? Look at how the meat falls apart. I mean, it's the perfect slow cooker. Just, you guys, do yourself the favor. For this price, I know the only thing that you could be sitting there genuinely worried about is how can it be that cheap? How can it be that affordable? Because that's a valid question. It shouldn't be. But we're just doing it for you for Customer Appreciation Month. I know when you get it home, you're going to write a 5-star review for me because it works so brilliantly well.
Well, it is a pan that you'll give thanks for sure. Oh. Don't be surprised. We're raising that price in 1 hour. You can only qualify for that price right now. All right, speaking of things you need to qualify for right now, the famous King of Cuts is back. Chef Curtis Stone is the king of HSN. In fact, he's our #1 brand. But when it comes to his steaks, he is a butcher at heart. That's where he started his career. No one does a finer caliber of cut. He is the Michelin-starred chef, and he's bringing that beautiful experience right to your door. So these are precision hand-cut and hand-trimmed, a 10 count on your 5-ounce King of Cut, the Aussie filet mignon. Now you choose your butter, or actually it comes with the butter, with your garlic herb butter, and individual flash frozen as well. Special adjusted sale price, last chance before your Memorial Day get together, last chance before Mother's Day. You wanna make sure that you're getting these for Father's Day, do that auto ship and do it now. 080682. Chef, I'm gonna turn things over to you for a good piece of time because, you know, the thing is, there's no one better equipped to curate the best steak done in the best way, and now it's our best price as well, right?
Well, thank you, Shannon. That's very, very kind of you. And you know what? I just love great quality beef. This is grass-fed Australian beef. Look at the intermuscular fat. I'm talking about those little specks of white, that marbling. That's what gives the beef the richness. Now, if you don't mind, Rocky, play the Gwen video because I want everyone to see our little butcher shop downstairs. This is how this is where you will find the very best meats. We spend so much time procuring it. We go and meet all the farmers. I literally travel the world to find the very best quality meats. Australia just happens to have some of the greatest grass-fed that has ever existed. Now, I know you can't all come and see me in LA and come and line up and get into the butcher shop, but don't worry, we're delivering it to your door. Yes, you can find cheaper meat out there, that's for sure, but I promise you, you won't find any better. Have a look at these fillets. I'm gonna pick one up for you. Let me just go ahead and cut right on through because I need you to see, look at the juiciness. Look at that tenderness. I mean, you just can't beat it. And that's the thing that we love so, so much. I hold this up. You can see that juice literally just pouring out of that beef. So you can imagine just how tender and succulent. I mean, Dave's here, our cameraman, he's licking his lips, ladies and gentlemen, because he just can't believe how, oh, look, they're even they're drag racing up and down Sunset Boulevard. It looks that good. I mean, here's the thing. All you do is cut straight on through this. The truth is you don't even really need a knife. Look how juicy it is. I mean, that's why we love it. Now, yes, we're sending you home with this. It's that little garlic butter. I'm not going to lie to you, it doesn't need it, but if you want it, go ahead, just put a little dollop on there, a little dollop on here, put a little dollop on the top of these steaks before you actually serve them. If you want to finish them off in the pan with a little bit of that butter, you may. I'm just going to go ahead, excuse me for using my fingers. I just want to get this on there for you really quick so you get to see how wonderful that is. Now, here's the great thing. For Mum, this is Mother's Day, right? I'm going to show you how you're going to serve this. 1, 2, 3, 4 slices for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 slices for Mum. So it is possible that you'll want to share one of these fillets, and that's absolutely fine, right? So, you know, the quality that you're getting, the quantity that you're getting is unbelievable. But the best part of all is when you slice through this fillet. No added hormones, no antibiotics. You know, you're getting a very, very natural, look at the juiciness of that. I mean, it just does not get any better. The reason we call it the king, is because it is just so good. And Shannon, I know you've had these, and I know you love them. Look, I'm cutting through them with a fork, my love. What do you think?
Are you kidding? I'm on auto ship for this too.
Yep.
I'm like the poster child for auto ship. So, so Steve, it is single and auto ship, right? Okay, so, and you can secure that price, and I'm telling you, oh man, I'm having a moment with my meat, chef. I'm serious. It's like, I look at that thing, and that's like a love letter.
Isn't it unbelievable?
I mean, serious, look at that beautiful
it's like Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh,
so good.
Hello, lover. Hello,
Isn't
lover.
that amazing?
See, that's the way, you know, when I say like a love letter, oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
baby.
Shannon, I am with you. And you're cutting it with a knife that probably could use a little sharpen there. By the way,
Right.
we've got your steak knives covered. You can see right here, I've got them. They come in a set of 8. So you get not only 4, you get 2 boxes of 4, okay? So you can choose your color, and let me show you how it glides through these steaks. I mean, look at that. Can you believe it? You just glide on through with that steak knife. The filet has a really delicate flavor. I think it's why most people gravitate towards it. Of course, the natural tenderness. This particular one is very juicy. Oh, Shannon.
I know.
Wow.
It's the king of cuts for a reason. I mean, seriously. Hey, I'm just going to double check on quantity. So we do have single and auto ship available. However, well, they're in the hundreds remaining on either choice. So basically, regardless of which one you want, I would absolutely recommend that you select it now. It looks like, oh yes, the auto ship is much more limited. Sale price is good now, and let's be honest, in today's economy, there's not a lot that's going on sale, especially when we talk about the king of cuts and curated, hand-trimmed, beautifully precision selected. That's the perfect piece count for me. The 10 perfectly and precisionally portioned 5 ounce, and then you also get that great garlic butter as well, which by the way is wonderful on pasta or on bread. And chef, there's not a bad cut in the bunch. Just how they say, you know, the bad apple, there's not a bad apple in the bunch the way you do these, right?
Well, absolutely, because these are all center cut, Shannon. We make sure that we cut every single one a center cut. Look how juicy that filet is. And let me show you how incredibly tender that filet is as well. I'm not even using a knife, Shannon, and this is a big old piece of beef that I'm cutting straight on through. You can see, no matter which way I go through it with my fork, it just goes through. When you taste this, it's going to melt in your mouth, first of all. It's a delicate flavor, but it's, of course, beef, right? It is just wonderful. Without the hormones, without the antibiotics, so you know what you're giving your friends, your family, you can feel really good about.
I'm telling you.
I feel really good about it right now.
It is melt in your mouth. I mean, it is beyond fantastic. And remember, this is your last chance to get the king of cuts before Memorial Day. So if you're delivering this across the miles for Memorial Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, select it now. A few. We have a couple hundred in either choice, your single or your auto ship. You can deliver it across the miles with an unconditional money-back guarantee and free shipping. And Chef, they should always ask about your seasonings. You do have
full individually
full individually cut. Hey, you are back tomorrow for a couple of hours, right?
We're back at 7 in the morning on the East Coast. No, 7 in the morning on the West Coast. That'd be even worse on the East Coast. So we'll see you there. But Shannon, that was so fun. Happy Customer Appreciation Day to all of our wonderful customers.
Well, an awesome job. Amazing day. Call back to get that today's special with over 40,000 spoken for. Chef has some more. Well, let him tell his story, because I'll be back with Dr. Nassif in a moment. Stay tuned.
My name's Curtis Stone. I've found some amazing folks who want to show love and appreciation to someone in their life who's gone above and beyond. Join us in the kitchen as we create a knockout meal that their guest will never forget. This is Cooking with Curtis.
Exclusively on the HSN and QVC streaming service. Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price. HSN's Customer Appreciation All-Star Event is here.
And we want to say thank you.
With amazing deals, new finds, and visits from your favorite personalities.
We love our customers.
Thank you for being part of the HSN family.
Only on HSN and at hsn.com. Customer Appreciation Month is all about you. So we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs for the entire month of April with exclusive perks like our VIP Tuesdays. Get a special offer every Tuesday in April, plus extra flex or VIP financing on every item all month long. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-284-3100 for our exclusive VIP offers.
Hey guys, Curtis Stone here. I just wanted to give a message to our customers. We love you. We love your reviews. We love your insight. We appreciate all your feedback. It helps us create products that solve your problems in the kitchen. Thank you.
Thank you